What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Here I come. Here as comes. Hey, y'all. How's everybody doing today? I got it. All right. I guess that's good. Child. I can't never get this thing right. What's up, you guys? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. Let me do my roll call and let's go on and get into it. What's up, Tracy? Hey, y'all. Hey, Powerful. What's up, Star? Diva. Hey, Boo. Dominique. So Jeff. Watermelon Sugar coming to the stage. Watermelon Sugar, I see you over there going live more, honey, playing in your makeup, girl. I see you. I'm going to get back into my makeup. I promise. Geechee, girl. How are you, love? I see you started posting your celebrity news and stuff again, girl. Yes, you come on back over here. Lady V, hey, Brandon. Hey, Yana. Congratulations, Yana. She won the question from yesterday, I believe it was. The Black History Month question from yesterday. Hey, Tracy. Jarrell. So Jeff. Hey, Jonathan. I was on my way to taking a good nap. And oh Lord, I know you're yes, honey. We're gonna be talking about your girl NeNe. What's up, Dark Liquor Cam? Dark Liquor Cam was the big winner last night at the Black History Month trivia. If y'all weren't here last night, she was the big winner last night, honey. Yes. What's up, B-Lo? Hey, Starbell, Lauren. Hey, Sherry. I should come and play with you. I'm going to come and play with you. I think I'm gonna actually also set up a good ready with me with you, Abby, and I'm gonna invite a few other ladies that I know do makeup down to the YouTube streets. You probably know who I'm talking about. Watermelon Sugar. Ebony don't know these people, but you probably know them. But yes, I'm gonna get back into the makeup. I just ordered a bunch of damn makeup. I just ordered mainly lipstick. I ordered some Fenty. You know, Fenty has that new lipstick out. I ordered some Fenty. I saw some it was Milan Cosmetics. It was a purple. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty. Y'all know I like my dark colors. It was like a dark purple. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. So I ordered that. And then I ordered a new lip gloss from Juvia's Place. It's like a, what's the word I'm looking for? What is it? It's a word. I can't think of it now, but it like changes colors. It's like in the reflection. So I ordered that. So I ordered a bunch of lip stuff, child. And I think I feel like I ordered something else. But anyway, what's up, Court Documents? Hey, Lady Libra. Thank you. I'm outside washing my truck, enjoying this 70 degree. Girl, it's nice here too, so I'm not even going to complain. It ain't quite 70 degrees nice, but it's nice. It's nice. That's it, Diva Juan. That's it. Now, he said, I can't pronounce it, but yes, that. That's it. Yeah, Watermelon said the same thing. Yep. So I ordered that from Juvia's Place. So all that stuff should probably be coming this week. I just ordered it last week, so it'll all probably be delivered this week, child. You've been watching Abby and Jackie Ina for over a year. I still look the fool with makeup on. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Abby definitely walked me through a lot of stuff. And Watermelon Sugar. Because, child, y'all know where I started. If y'all was here that first night that I decided I was going to do. Matter of fact, it was right before we went into shutdown mode. Because I was going to a birthday party for an old coworker and I was doing my face. And that must have been like maybe like that February before we went into shutdown. And then once we were shut down, child, I was doing my makeup almost every day with me and Abby. Almost every day was doing our makeup. So, but I've gotten away from it. But anyway, we're going to get into it. You want to try out those new lipsticks and eyeshadow palette myself from Juvia's Place? Yeah, Diva. We got to get you over here too. When we do I Get Ready With Me, I'm going to invite you to come and play with us. Yes, Diva. Yes. So it's a few things going on today, honey. I had to do some quick drops at work, honey. I had to slide and sneak into the bathroom at work or sneak into the teacher's lounge and try to get y'all a good little 1-2 during my break, honey. Yes, there was some stuff going on. We're going to get into it. You tired of paying for a beat you can't do? I know that's right. I know that's right. Yes, enjoy that good weather. Absolutely. So, let's get into it. Listen. Let's go. Where we want to start, y'all? Because we got so many places we could go tonight, honey. We got all kinds of stuff going on. We have John, do you want me to start with your wife? You missed the sale? Yeah. Juvia's Place had a sale. Well, you know, if you on that mailing list, every couple of days you get a text message, child. That's like the Polo Factory store. Every couple of days you get a text message. Somebody said something about my hair. Thank you. Actually, my hair, you said my hair look like it's growing, but it really isn't. It's breaking off. Actually, it's been breaking off. I'm about to get it braided up. It's gonna probably be in braids for the next 6 months, honey, because I'm not used to, listen, my hair, and I know this is me getting older, but baby, my hair used to grow like that. Like I could cut my hair and 6 months later, it'd be back down my shoulders. I'm not used to my hair taking this long to grow back. And then it started breaking off. It's been breaking off. But that's okay, because I'm about to braid this stuff up. Y'all know I already braid my hair in the summer anyway. So I'm just starting a little early. So I'm probably gonna braid my hair. Well, I know I'm about to braid my hair this week. Well, like in the next week or so. And it's gonna be braided probably, like I said, through the summer. So we'll see what my hair look like in August, child. We'll see how long it is in August. See how much it done grew. Beauty Bay eyeshadow palettes. And I'm getting ready to buy, you know, Jamar84 is getting ready to come out with an eyeshadow palette. He's got a partnership, so I'm about to order his palette. But I don't need another damn eyeshadow palette until I start doing my makeup again. Not another. Deelishis gonna spend all that man's money and left. Do you think that's what it is, Geechee? You think he broke? Geechee girl. Okay, let's start there. Let's go. Let's start with Deelishis. Geechee girl, you think that man broke? She better not. All right, let's go on and start there. Now, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, because I keep bleaching it, that's what it is. But you know what? I've been bleaching my hair. I've been bleaching my hair for 20 years. But I think we did it too close together. Me and my hairdresser talked about it. We think we did it too close together. But anyway, make sure your stylist is using Olaplex whenever she's lifting your hair to that beautiful shade of blonde. That'll help eliminate breakage. Thank you. I'm going to talk to her. Hold on, let me write that down, because you know I'm going to forget what you just said. Olaplex. Hold on, let me write that down right now before I forget, child. Ola, P-L-E. Yeah, make sure I'm spelling it right. Olaplex. Okay. Thank you. But watermelon sugar, I've been bleaching my hair. I have been coloring my hair since my 20s. I've been coloring my hair since my 20s. But like I said, I think it's just a combination of me getting older. And just things don't work the way they used to work when you was younger. And so I'm just gonna let it, just let it grow out, let it grow healthy, let it grow out, let it be in a protective. Because at first I was gonna get weave. Remember I told you I was gonna get the weave, but she don't really want me to do that. She don't want me to do the weave. So I was like, okay, we'll do the braids, child. We'll do the braids. Okay. So Deelishis, if y'all don't know who Deelishis is, Deelishis was on Flavor of Love. She was on, what was it, the second season or the first season, child? I don't even remember no more. But she was, I think it was the second season of Flavor of Love. And she was one of the finalists. Was she the finalist? Yeah, I think she actually won. I think season 1, it was Hoops. And then season 2, it was Deelishis, I think. But don't quote me, y'all. That was 20 years ago. I can't remember. But ever since then, she kind of, honestly, in my opinion, she really just became like an internet model. Like, I mean, what did she do? I think she tried to do music. I think she did a couple of acting roles, but I mean, she kind of was just hanging around. She was second season. Okay, she won the second season. Okay, thank you, boo. She just kind of was hanging around. You know what I'm saying? I I thought it was to promote the show at first, but if you look at them, you could tell she's not into him. You know, Todd Tucker hooked them up. Yeah, I heard it was Candy. It was Todd with Todd and Candy and Todd Child. They one and the same. So she hooked up with Raymond Santana. Now, if y'all don't know who Raymond Santana is, Raymond Santana is your hair is cute too, watermelon sugar. Raymond Santana is one of the exonerated five, formerly known as the Central Park Five, right? Y'all know that they finally won their lawsuit, so you know they got some change. They got some change, and they married 2 years ago. Now they weren't dating that long. They were engaged for 6 months, but I feel like they got engaged like maybe 2 months after they started dating, and then they were engaged for 6 months, and then they got married. Now they got married 2 years ago. If you remember, they were one of them Rony Ron weddings, because we were talking about that was irresponsible for them to have this whole wedding. While I think when they had the wedding, we were still technically in lockdown. So we were like, who having a wedding? Who having a whole wedding during the middle of all of this? But they did. Then what? About 6 or 7 months ago, they did the couples counseling, couples retreat, that show on VH1. Basically, the bootleg marriage boot camp. Like that's basically what it was. Their boot camp, VH1's version of marriage boot camp with Rashida. They were a couple on there, Rashida and Kirk, that comedian and his girlfriend, and it was another couple. I didn't watch it. Oh, my girl, Mendices and his wife. So I ain't watch it. I caught I watched other people's reviews, and I caught like the clip notes of it, and basically, oh, thank you, Lady Libra. Y'all, I swear, y'all be looking out for me. Thank you, boo. Thank you, love. And so it sounded like there was a lot of jealousy between the two of them. And listen, this is what I'm gonna say. Let me tell y'all something. Let me give all of y'all some words of wisdom. The way you meet people is who they are. If there are things about them that you're not happy with or you don't like when you meet them, that is who they are. And what I mean by that is, one of the things he had a problem with was how provocative the pictures she posted on the internet. And my thing is, but she had been posting those pictures for years. Yeah, Michael Blackson. She had been posting those pictures for years. Now all of a sudden you have a problem with it, and you're jealous, and you feel some kind of way about how your wife is up on the Instagram. Now I understand from a point of view of saying, listen, that's when you were single, you're married now, you need to be more respectful. But let's be clear, when she was in other relationships, she didn't stop, which tells you, or should tell you, that she all right with that, and she don't think she's doing anything wrong, right? I think she married because of his celebrity. I believe they started dating after the Netflix movie. Oh yeah, they definitely started dating after the Netflix movie. Yeah, they did. They definitely did. Sorry, y'all. I was trying to hold on. So she posts on her Instagram today. She posts on her Instagram today, I'm married to a narcissist. He is a liar and a cheat. I'm going to tell my story, or I'm going to tell my story. I don't have. Yes, I did. I took a screenshot. Hold on, I'm gonna read it to y'all word for word. I think I did take a screenshot of it. I married a narcissist who is a complete liar and a cheat, and I'm finally ready to speak my truth. Stay tuned. #gloves off. Now, rumors have been going around that they were separated, but they both denied it. But now she's admitting that they are separated. Now, I don't know why they would be denying it. Like, who you lying to? Like, why? Like, some things I don't be understanding why people lie about it. Like, if y'all separated, y'all separated. Shit. Hey, Creative Diva. You know, I mean, do you get more money if y'all stay married longer? Because I hope he got a prenup. I hope. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope he was smart enough to get a prenup. I hope I'm not holding my breath, but I really hope that he was. So my thing is, so Geechee girl said that she think that Deelishis and spent up all that man money and that she done with him. From the beginning, people were not sold on this being this great love story. From the beginning, I don't know, y'all. I'm not saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Right. Because wasn't he in a relationship or had just gotten out of a marriage or relationship when they hooked up? Yeah, y'all, I'm gonna keep my eyes on this one. I think it's gonna get nasty because she seems like the type of person that's gonna air all of their dirty laundry for a click and a view, right? She seemed like the kind of person that wants to keep her name out there or something to that nature. I feel like she's always hustling for the come up because I feel like she was angling to get on somebody's reality show, Love and Hip Hop. Y'all know she was never gonna be on no Real Housewives franchise, but something along those lines. And I feel like she was angling for that and it didn't happen or whatever the situation is. But I definitely feel like she is going to be the kind of person to tell it all and maybe make up a little in between, right? The lady found out he was engaged to her right before the wedding. Ooh, that's some dirty. See, that's the kind of stuff, like, you can't build a relationship on that. Right? He's a cheat. Didn't she know that when she got engaged to him, when he was engaged to his child's mom? Oh, that's so dirty. He was engaged when they got together. Listen, I can't do this, y'all. See, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. And so you worried about, and see, that's probably why he's so jealous, because you know you dirty. Y'all know a lot of times people that's jealous and worried about what the next person's doing, it's because they got some dirt going on themselves. They got some dirt going on in their situation. And that's where a lot of times it comes up. If you were in a relationship and basically you were cheating on your wife or soon to be wife, girlfriend, whatever, mother of your child with this other woman, and then y'all ended up getting married and she had to find out about it on the back end. Yeah, that's dirty. I gotta look at you sideways. I gotta question you a little bit and look at you a little sideways, right? Yeah, that's some dirty. But we're going to keep our eye on that because, like I said, I feel like Deelishis is the kind of person that's going to keep using social media. She's going to keep coming down to social media and telling all her business. You think she was aiming for Atlanta? She probably was because of her friendship with, Candy. Because I thought Candy hooked them up, but Todd hooked them up. But again, they one in the same child. They a married couple child. They one in the same. I think so too, Miss Toby, that she was angling for a Real Housewives of Atlanta tagline, but child. And you're right, she probably thought that his storyline of being part of the exonerated five would be enough to offset whatever her being an Instagram, model kind of situation. You know what I mean? Whoo, she needs to Portia or Shamia to hook her up with one of those. Okay. He was engaged when they got together. Why is she surprised her marriage is a mess? Because you know what? First of all, let's assume that she was in it for the right reasons. So if she was in it for the right reasons, people always think it's not going to be them. People always think it's not going to be them, honey. They always think it's not going to be them. Hey, Sharita G, what's up? So they always think it's not going to be them. But y'all know, worst, of my, of Mike Cement. I was trying to get my quote. I can't get it out. Mr. Santana would have made my go Tony Montana on his behind if I was dating him and found out that girl. Okay, Lauren. There would definitely be a headline there. There would definitely be a headline there. Okay. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this little antidote out there. I may come back here with some commentary after it airs, but Tasha K interviewed Sean Stockton's spiritual wife. Now, Sean Stockton from Boyz II Men. I have known for many, many years that Sean Stockton has multiple wives. He is a Hebrew Israelite, I believe. And in their faith, they believe that they can have as many wives as they can afford to take care of. And so I knew that he had more than one, not necessarily legal wife, but more than one they call themselves the spiritual wives. So she did an interview with Tasha K. So I'm gonna hear what she has to say. But again, y'all, I be side-eyeing these people who are in these voluntary situations for years and years and years, and then, well, for whatever reason, the situation is over, and now they got a whole lot to say. But I'm going to wait and hear what she got to say. I'm going to probably watch the interview. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I'm going to probably watch it. I'm going to wait and hear what she have to say, and then I'm going to come back and tell y'all how I felt about it, okay? Now, if you were part of my generation, you are very familiar with Boyz II Men. But the younger folks maybe not so much. But our folks, people my age, y'all know who we talking about. So we'll get to it. I hope she truly loves him. Otherwise, it looks like she saw $1 million sucker and licked it. Right. How you get them is how you lose them. Yeah, baby. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. So we're gonna keep our eye on that one. Sister Wives vibes. Yeah, very Sister Wives vibes. Very, very Sister Wives vibes. I'm not very familiar with the Hebrew Israelites, but I know that that's what I was told. Again, a friend of mine, we're not friends anymore, but we used to be really good friends. She's like a Boyz II Men super fan. And she was the one that told me all of these things. And she said that Sean is a Hebrew Israelite, and so he has more than one wife. And he sort of introduced Wanye to it. And so Wanye is sort of living that lifestyle as well now with having more than one. And again, because in this country, you can't legally have more than one wife. I mean, we know there's certain exceptions. I'm not about to go into that whole situation, but they don't have legal. They're only married to one person, but then they have these spiritual wives. That's my understanding. I hope she has a few spiritual husbands. Child, I would. That's what I would. Listen, what's good for the goose, always good for the gander. Hold on a second, y'all. Yes. So we're going to keep our eye on that one. Before I go into my next story, I want to ask y'all a question. It's 94 people in this room. I want to ask y'all a question. So the SAG Awards took place. Shout out to the 94 people in the room. If you are not subscribed to the channel, go on and hit that subscribe button. It is free 99. And go on and hit that like button for y'all while y'all in here. Go on and do that for me. Appreciate it. So the SAG Awards was Sunday night. And we know that Will Smith won for King Richard. He won the best actor for King Richard. And a lot of times the SAG Awards are sort of like the preamble to the Oscars. Most of in more cases than not, the person who wins the award at the SAG Awards generally ends up getting the Oscar. So maybe not, but it's definitely a good sign for him, for Will Smith. Him and Jada looked absolutely stunning. They looked good. That Jada was, listen, we could say a lot of things about Miss Entanglement, but Jada know how to, she know how to work a red carpet, okay? And she know how to turn a look. And she definitely looked good. Will looked good. Y'all know that Will had lost a bunch of weight. After he did King Richard, he went on this saga to lose this weight. He did it like a challenge, and he challenged a bunch of his friends and celebrity friends and stuff. Will look good, but I never questioned whether Will would bring the weight down. Like, come on, like Will has always been a fitness person, so I never questioned it. But he looked good. You could definitely tell he did it, child. Yeah, there are a good amount of Black Israelites in Philly. Yes, and they from Philly, so yeah, okay. With the Israelites, you can have more than one wife, but you have to treat them all the same. Right? Exactly. No favorites. Okay. Exactly. The fashions at the SAGs are pretty good. Yes, but I felt their vibes were off sync. You think so? So my question is, Laverne Cox, the actress Laverne Cox, she brought up the entanglement situation on the red carpet when she was kind of talking. I think she was doing like a red carpet thing when she was asking them questions. Do y'all think that was out of pocket? Do y'all think that was an inappropriate time to sort of bring up the whole entanglement thing? Like, I'm asking y'all, and I'll tell y'all my opinion. What y'all think? Do y'all think it was fair game? Like, they put it out there, oh well? Or do y'all think like, okay, we at the SAG Awards, that's a little bit much? What y'all think? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Because they were talking about that over to the Fox Soul, and Vivica Fox has some strong opinions about it, honey. Some strong opinions about it. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Okay, I see a couple of yeses already. I'm so over Will and Jada's personal life. Don't get them started back up. Right. They finally stopped talking about all that shit. Why are you asking them questions? We finally got them to stop talking about all that personal shit because I'm sick of it. And let me tell you something. I have always loved Will and Jada. And they were getting on my nerves during that. It was rather poor taste, but don't think she meant any ill intent. But I don't think she meant any ill intent. It's over and done. Why bring it up on the red carpet? I think it was out of pocket. That's kitchen table talk. Absolutely. What if Jada asked her what size box? I'm not doing that, Lamont. I'm not doing that with you. Fair game. Where I catch you is where I ask you what I want to know. Okay. Will lost that weight because he was stressed. He was trying to figure out which one of his son's friends, Jada Hunter. You know what? Y'all are terrible. My question is, if it was a white couple, would the question have been asked? Ooh, Miss Toby. Now that's a good question. That's a good question, Miss Toby. Ooh. Yes, it looked a little desperate on Laverne's part. I'm tired of hearing about the damn entanglement. Hey, Lock Queen. Yes, Jada should have went Be More on her, straight Lena from a different world. Yeah. She don't want that Be More to come out. Laverne is innocent. They share everything from colonoscopies to bedroom gas. Well, it was very tacky to ask. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, so the way I feel about it is, I feel like there's just a time and a place. Yes, they've been very open. They've told their business. They've shared way more than we ever need to know about them. But they didn't do it. Like, I don't know if that was necessarily, and I could see if it were new information. That shit is like a year and a half old at this point. Like, ain't nobody talking about them no more. Ain't nobody talking about them entanglements no more. Ain't nobody talking about none of that. Like, we are overdone and moving on. If it were still hot news, I would even give her a pass. But I feel like time and place. That's just my opinion. I just feel like timing. She should not have let that entanglement out. Well, she didn't. August Alsina told the business. Remember, Jada ain't say shit. The only reason why Jada even did that interview, if you call it an interview with Will, was because August Alsina put it out there and she was responding and I guess trying to put things into perspective about what happened and how it went down and all of that. Let us know that her and Will were basically separated at the time, and she was doing her thing, he was doing his thing. Because we know Will had his entanglements too. His just weren't as messy as hers. Like, her entanglement was real messy, but Will was doing his thing. Will was out there doing his thing too. And most of us did not know they were separated. Most of us didn't know that they were separated, and so she was responding to August Alsina putting it out there. Right. She better have her side piece to sign an NDA. You better believe that. That's what Will do. That's why Will was looking at her sideways like, girl, how you get us caught up in this? Because again, let's be clear. Will knew about it. It wasn't a surprise to Will. Will was just going with the flow so she could kind of do the interview in a controlled environment. So they did the red table talk. So it would be in a controlled space. She wasn't going to do Oprah. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't going to do none of that. But she was doing in a controlled environment. What's up, L Love? Fair game. P.S. Have enough sense to cheat with the person who has the blue code of mafia silence. If you're going to cheat, I'm not promoting cheating, guys. Well, I agree. Listen, let me say this. I'm sure that she thought that August Alsina, one, had enough tact, and two, knew enough to not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she thought that he was good. Laverne must not know Will is Hollywood's royalty. She better be careful before she get. You better say that for the people in the back. Yeah, Will and Jada are not the two to piss off. Like, they're not. You don't want to be on their bad side. You don't want them to to come for you, okay? Because they move in silence. Real G's move in silence. They move in silence, but please don't think for a minute that there will not be repercussions. Y'all saw how they went gangster on the Kardashians. You saw how they swooped down when them Kardashians came for Jordan Woods. Y'all saw how they swooped down and they went gangster on them Kardashians. They was over there crying. Them Kardashians was over there crying. Child. He could have told, but I would be Shaggy T. Shaggy, it wasn't me. You know, I feel like if I were Jada and I were in the position that Jada Pinkett is and at that place in my career and in my life, I'd have paid the dust. Because who the fuck is listening to August Alsina? I would be like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I didn't hear it. When he came out and he started talking about that he had an affair, because would he put it in a song or something? I would be like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like 10 people heard that song. I wasn't one of them. Child. It would be different if she wasn't also an actor. If she worked TMZ, then that's okay. Yeah, and you know what, Marilyn? I'm going to say that too. If this is what her job was, if she was a reporter and she was just trying to get a reaction, get a soundbite or something, yeah, I probably would even be like, okay, you know, that's what they do. But you are in this industry. Like, you would love to be in a Will Smith movie. Like, let's be clear. And it probably wasn't the way to make it happen. What's up, King Retro? I be working OT, child. I be trying to work it out. So speaking of blackball, Jonathan, you can drop out the sky now. He said he was going to take a nap, so he might be asleep. But the minute he hear his boo name, he gonna drop out the sky. NeNe Leakes is out here tweeting again, honey. And I'm not about to sit here and read the whole tweet situation. But suffice to say, she said that she blackballed. So first of all, do we believe that NeNe is blackballed? And second of all, are we surprised that NeNe is blackballed? I'm going to say this. I believe she's blackballed. I said this when all of that stuff went down, when she was coming after Bravo and she was tweeting about Bravo is this and Bravo is that and talking about Bravo Andy and talking about that she's going to sue and all these different things. I said it then. There is a way that you have to carry yourself. Listen, what I'm getting ready to talk about right now is the way life is, not the way life should be, okay? So I don't want nobody talking about something, well, that ain't right. She should be able to say whatever she want to say. Sure, she should. But that's just not how life works. Y'all know it and I know it. That's just not how life works. Let's take away the glitz and glamour of this being a television show. Let's just talk about a job. You work for an insurance company. You work in the claims department of the insurance company. You're trying to get into upper management of said insurance company and you keep getting passed over for a promotion. And so instead of maybe just changing insurance companies, maybe instead of just maybe going to management and trying to figure out what it is that you need to do while you keep getting passed over, you decide that you just going to go down to the local newspaper and tell everybody in town that this insurance company is scamming them, that they double billing them, that they not covering what they should be covering, and you know all about it, and that you have been discriminated against on this job, and that your boss, the head of the company, is a racist, and you are getting a lawyer and you are going to sue. How many insurance companies do you think you're going to be able to get a job with after you do all of that? Now, the reality of the situation is it would be nice for us to live in a world of, well, I should be able to say whatever I want to say and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sure, you should. That's not the reality. That's not the world we live in. I mean, that's it. That's not the world we live in. That's the reality of it. That is not the world we live in. The other thing is, yes, does Bravo have some shit with them? They sure do. I called Bravo out a couple of weeks ago with that whole Jennifer Wynn situation. They sure do. But we never saw this said lawsuit, right? And you worked for this company for how many years? Now all of a sudden they're this horrible place to work and they're racist and they're this and they're that. Geechee girl said I can't buy a damn to give. I know that's right. NeNe should have found a way to shut the hell up, child. You can say whatever you want. You just pick your consequences. Well, there you go. You can say what you want, but you know it's consequences. Exactly. It's the way you do things and maneuver without burning bridges. I think it, as you're leaving your current job for a new job, you try to leave in a way that you can always come back if you need be. And that's the thing. Like, here's the thing, too. There's a way in which you do things and you don't burn bridges. And if you do burn bridges, you better be damn sure you don't never have to back that thing up. That's all. You can burn the bridges all you want, but you better be damn sure you don't never need to back that thing up. Now, NeNe, let's be clear. NeNe took her 15 minutes of fame and she turned it into a whole couple of years, right? She was on Broadway. She had a television show. She did other reality shows. She did businesses. She had a clothing line on QVC and she opened up boutiques. Like, let's be clear, she did the damn thing as far as the job, as far as taking this Housewives franchise and making it work for her. She absolutely did. But I think she just got a little too big for herself. Her head got a little too big. She forgot that she really don't own Bravo and she don't run shit down to Bravo. And she let it get away from her. And now she's dealing with the consequence of it. And I don't want to discredit her experience. I'm not going to sit here and say that she didn't have experiences at Bravo, because we know that Bravo is not innocent. Like, we know that. We know Bravo got some shit with them. But there's just a way you do it. Like, she could have done the exact same thing she did and done it quietly. She could have quietly went to an attorney, found out if she had a case, took the attorney whatever information she had, said, this happened to me, that happened to me, this happened to me. Is there anything we can do? And if an attorney said, listen, we got a solid case here, I think we can make some things happen, then you have your press conference, you file the paperwork, you file a lawsuit, and you let the chips fall where they may. You know what I'm saying? Can't forget she was cashing a Trump check. Right. Exactly. NeNe better ask Carlos to give her a show, and let's call it Close Your Legs to Married Men. And that's the thing. I think now she finds herself in a situation where I don't think it ever in her wildest dreams occurred to her that she wouldn't be welcomed back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think she thought that maybe they would take a year or so, and then especially when the ratings tanked, I think she just knew when that season happened where the ratings were low and everybody was complaining and saying bring her back. I think she just knew that phone was going to ring at any moment. She just knew that they was going to come looking for her. You know what I'm saying? I think she just knew they was coming to look for her, and it didn't happen. It did not happen. And now, she's we're coming out of the Roni Ron. She's dealing with life after, with Greg and everything. And I think she really is looking around her and realizing, wow, the phone's not ringing. Not in a major way. Not that tan makeup had her thinking she was a rich white woman. I'm not doing this with you, Vovo. I'm not doing this with you. Right. Attorneys are paid to do the talking, girl. Go sit down somewhere. And that's the other thing, too. Just because an attorney tells you that you have a case, don't mean you always have a case. Attorneys see that you got money to pay for them to spin their will. So even with that, but I think NeNe, she was buying what Mariah Huq was selling. She just knew that Mariah Huq had a strong case, and I think she thought she could ride them coattails. But you're not Mariah Huck, and y'all notice how quiet Mariah has been about her lawsuit, because the lawsuit hasn't been thrown out. Her lawsuit against Bravo has not been thrown out. Y'all notice how quiet she's been? We ain't heard nothing from Mariah since she filed that damn lawsuit. She ain't said a damn thing. Bravo needs to go looking for her. NeNe has a storyline, something we want to see. What are we looking forward to? Andy needs to swallow his pride and let NeNe come back. Well, I'm going to say this. This is the thing what people need to understand. I know I know Andy is the face of the Housewives, but Andy doesn't make the final decision. If upper management wanted NeNe back, NeNe would be back. If NBC Universal wanted NeNe back on the Housewives, or even wanted to give her a show, NeNe would be back. Do I think that NeNe would have had a great story on this season? She absolutely would. She absolutely would have had a great story. As much as she would have been willing to share with us as the viewers, she absolutely had a great story. Greg and her processing and her opening up the lounge and dealing with, that on a day-to-day basis, she absolutely would have. And that should let you know how badly she pissed them people off. Because you're right. She's got a hell of a story to tell. Speaking of Carlos, really, why didn't you tell me Monique Samuels is on 95.5? Oh, my bad. You know what? It was announced. She announced it on her Instagram last week, I think. My bad. My bad. They've had enough of her and her bad attitude. Absolutely. Maybe after the lawsuit, they will take her back. Maybe. So she said she blackballed Honey. Remember, on top of everything else that happened that last season with NeNe being suspended because of what happened with the closet, remember she walked off the reunion, honey, and refused to come back. They were calling her because remember they had that virtual reunion, and she closed her laptop and walked away. Remember, honey? Remember that? And they were calling her. They were trying to get her back, and she refused to come back. She refused to do it. What NeNe was supposed to do was have a press conference like Juanita and her lawyers did in the late 80s when she was about to fire, cancel, and divorce Sugar Ray Leonard. Ooh, you did not go back to Sugar Ray Leonard, baby. Lauren, you must be local yokel if you went all the way back to Sugar Ray Leonard. Watermelon Sugar, are you in the chat? I didn't see any of my other mods. Yarrell was in here earlier. Any of my mods in here, get that troll. If not, I'll come in there and do it. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, right, her laptop was cracked. Hey, Amber, what's up, boo? Now, I'm going to tell y'all, sidebar, when we were talking about people walking out on the reunion and not coming back, sidebar, I think if Mary wants to come back to Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, she's got an open invitation. Because of the way things went down with Jenny Wynn and how that whole situation played out, if I believe that they will open. Now, I know they don't play that, not coming to the reunion stuff. They do not play that. But I think in this situation, I think they will open the door for her. I think they would. Y'all. NeNe generally lost her mind. NeNe got a big head. Her arrogance got the best of her. That's just it. That's my opinion. And I don't think NeNe's a bad person. I don't think NeNe, but I just think, sometimes, it's... I would like to think at this point in my life, at the age that I'm at now, where most of my life I was just, regular schmegular, ReallyBTV. I would like to think that if I got some sort of like notoriety where I was on TV and, I got, was thrust into that lifestyle like NeNe was, I would like to think that I would still be able to keep a level head. Enjoy the spoils, but not let it get in my head, right? Yeah, I'm going to enjoy, flying private jet. I'm going to enjoy money in my bank account. I'm going to enjoy hobnobbing and getting invited to the parties and wearing the fashions and all that. Yeah, I ain't going to lie, I'm going to enjoy all of that. But I would like to think that I'm at a point in my life now where it wouldn't go to my head, right? Like I'm not 20. This ain't my first rodeo. Fame is Tracy. Fame is one hell of a drug, child. Ever since she started getting those surgeries, I'm not doing this with y'all. I ain't doing this with you, Xavier. So anyway, well, speaking of that, look, that takes us right on into the next person we're gonna talk about. Let me give y'all a little update on Mr. Todrick, child. Let me give y'all the update on T, on what's going on with Todrick Hall. In case y'all don't know or didn't care or wasn't paying attention or all of the above. Yeah, I would enjoy hobnobbing. You never heard that term before Xavier? Hobnobbing? With the rich and famous rubbing elbows, hobnobbing. I don't like people, so it'll be fairly easy for me. That's because just solid and centered as a person really be everybody can't anchor themselves when provided certain opportunities. Yeah. NeNe was new money. Her and Greg wasn't balling like that. No, they were not. They absolutely were not. Let's be clear. They were not. So, update on Mr. Todrick Hall. Now, word on the curb is that Todrick Hall, after his whole meltdown, after the Real Housewives, Lord, Celebrity Big Brother situation, that he has been shopping. Remember, he canceled all his press, and he has not done press. And the only thing he's been posting on his social media is advertisement for his tour and saying that, and he's been posting about Ukraine. He's not posted anything about Celebrity Big Brother. He hasn't made any statements one way or the other. Now, word on the curb is that he is shopping around a tell-all interview. He wants to sit down with like one outlet and tell his story. Todrick, sir, you have still greatly. You still have a very high opinion of how much you think we give a fuck. You really think we care, sir? Don't nobody care no more. We might have cared Monday, maybe Tuesday. Don't nobody care. The news cycle is over. That is a done deal. You missed that. Now, that's not to say somebody won't talk to him. And if Todrick do an interview, I'm going to watch. I'm just going to tell you the truth now. I'm going to watch. But as far as, what's up, Ebs? But as far as a major news outlet wanting to sit down and talk to you, child, don't nobody care. You might be able to get over to some of the podcasts, some of the the Big Brother podcasts that people do. Cody and Derek, you may get on the Cody, because rumor was he was going to go on Cody and Derek's podcast, and that might be the case. But child, sir, the other thing that done came out is that Misha has unfollowed him, honey. Misha done unfollowed him, child. What story does he need to tell? I'm confused. He just got kicked off a show. Bap girl, okay. There was a whole. He didn't get kicked off the show. He just came in second place. He got to the final two and he didn't win. But there's been a lot of backlash because one, he had a whole tantrum backstage after he didn't win, and then he's getting a lot of backlash because of some of the things he said on the show. He made a lot of personal attacks and he came after people and they wasn't feeling it. They wasn't appreciative of it and they wasn't feeling it, child. He should have had a Kanye moment at the BBC press junction, child. Oh, I just read that. Tell all, please. He's completely misunderstood the situation. Yeah, and let me say this. If he wants to come on and the only play Todrick has at this point is to be apologetic. Don't do an interview if you feel like you're going to just come on here and defend yourself. Don't do an interview if you feel like you're going to tell everybody else what they misunderstood, they misconstrued. Don't do an interview if you're going to come on here and try to tell us that all you did was play Big Brother and they just don't understand how the game is played and that's how Big Brother is played. Like, nobody wants to hear any of that. What we want to hear is you be contrite, you understand why what you did was a problem, and you better put them acting chops into good use and just put that Jedi mind trick and be like, you didn't see what you thought you saw. You didn't see what you thought you saw. And you better hope to hell that we move on from that. Because let's be clear. And nobody trying to hear that. I remember Derek. I couldn't stand him. I liked Derek. I didn't have a problem with Derek. I honestly didn't. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember because after a while I don't remember every single detail. I actually enjoy. Derek has a podcast he does with. He does a true crime podcast, and I actually enjoy his true crime podcast. Sometimes he get on my nerves a little bit because he do it too much. Trying to be logical about shit sometimes, but whatever. He thinks that folks want to interview about him having baby tantrums. Right. I think part of the problem is I think he thinks well, let me say this because I don't know what he thinks because he ain't said nothing. Like I said, Todrick, your only play is to be apologetic. That's your only play. Your only play is to be apologetic at this point. Whether you mean it or not, whether you think you did anything wrong or not, read the room. Twitter, all forms of social media have let you have it. And you've pissed off your relationship with CBS because you refuse to do the press. That's part of your contract. And you refusing to do press with their affiliates, with the people they have relationships with. You talk about getting blackballed. That's a quick way to get blackballed. That's a quick way to piss people off. You clearly were in good with CBS production because they gave you a very positive edit. Had there not been any live feeds, you would have won, and everybody would have been like, "Oh, Todrick played such a great game," right? But it was because people saw what you were saying behind the scenes that got you in trouble. But CBS, let's be clear, CBS gave you a great edit. So those probably weren't the people to piss off. And like we said the other day, I think Ebby said it the other day, you would have, or it might have been Lil Baby, whoever it was, you would have got the best one-word answers. I would have done the interview. I absolutely would have. And I would have given you the least amount for the most. I would have given you a yes. How you feel about winning? How you feel about coming in second to Big Brother? You know, it was just a pleasure to be in the game. I had such a great time. What do you think about some of the backlash you've gotten on Twitter? I haven't had a chance to look at my phone. Everything's happened so fast. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you think about? It seemed like your castmates were cold towards you at the finale. What do you say about that? You know, I didn't get that. I didn't get that. Like, that's what you would have got from me. And then I would have went home that night and I would have figured it out. I would have talked to my people. I'd have went through Twitter, the text, the messages. I'd have watched the live feeds for myself. I'd have listen, I would have been obsessive for about 24 hours, right? I'd looked at the reviews on YouTube. I'd have done all of that. And then I would have done an interview with the person I wanted to do an interview with. And I would have said, you know, I had an opportunity to really see what y'all saw. You know, when you're in the moment, when you're in the Big Brother house and you're playing and you get caught up, you do gossip. I mean, and I might have said some stuff that was a little too far, but you know what? I'm a gossip, you know, and sometimes it gets me in trouble. Like, I'd have played, listen, it's a way to play the game. It's a way to play the game. And then you do that one interview, you know, you do the CBS interviews, you get them the bullshit. You do that one sit-down interview, you be apologetic. He get ready to go out on tour, right? You do that one interview, you be apologetic, you say the bullshit, and you go out on tour. By the time you come back from tour, ain't nobody thinking about you, child. Exactly, really be. That was so hard about right, because he was throwing a damn tantrum. Come on with the media train dances. Yes. Call me Olivia Pope, honey. I'm gonna give it to you. Speaking of reviews, it's not Cindy. I know Zap girl. We talked about that yesterday. I don't know why YouTube don't like me. I don't know, y'all. I really don't. I'm not even being funny. Shout out to the 140 people in the room, though. Hey, y'all. Hey. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and make sure your notification bell is on. And I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you hit that like button. Only thing I can say to everybody who is subscribed to my channel and they're not getting my notifications, make sure that you are still subscribed because YouTube will unsubscribe you. Make sure that you are still set to get notifications because YouTube will change that as well. They've done it to me. Hell, YouTube unsubscribed Ebby from me. She called me and was like, girl, Why am I not subscribed to your channel? I said, girl, I don't know. And she sent me the screenshot showing that she was not subscribed. And y'all know good and damn well Abby is subscribed to me, and she would not have unsubscribed because she loved me. So double check all of those things. And if you are still not getting the notifications, sometimes if you unsubscribe and you resubscribe, it'll it's almost like cutting off the computer and cutting it off and cutting it back on kind of thing. But I don't know what it is, y'all, because I had some people leave messages under my video I did yesterday where I was saying how something is keeping me repressed. And they said the same thing. They said, I have to manually go to your channel. Like, I don't get your notifications. I don't know, y'all. I'm going to still keep doing what I know to do over this way and keep trying to get in get in the rotation. We're going to get there, y'all. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're going to figure it out, honey. We're going to figure it out. Todrick need to give me a call. He sure do. Call me, Todrick. Really, you need to be a media PR coach. Well, so y'all know my undergrad degree is in political science. And I've worked on campaigns. And I've done it. I ain't saying I wasn't working for the president, okay? But I have worked on local campaigns and I have done media training for people. Like, I've done it. So I'm not saying I have all the answers and I know everything, but I have done it before. Yeah, make sure you have all the notifications. Make sure that bell has the little things around it so that you get all of the notifications. A lot of the girls need Matthew Knowles media training. I'm gonna take it a step further. They need Barry Gordy. Remember Barry Gordy used to send all of his artists to like charm school and media training and all of that. Yeah, they need that. They need that, child. Well, I appreciate you, C. Golden, because you are here. Mwah. Hey, Simply Be Yourself. Hey, doll. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Also, make sure each device you use is set. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. For those of us that use multiple devices, yeah, make sure all of the devices are set. Absolutely. Yeah. So that is the Todrick Hall update, honey. All right. So let's see. We got Deelishis. Okay. Well, let's get into this. Oh, Lord, y'all. We've been talking about a lot of stuff. We got 2 more to get into. So let's talk about this Eva and Candace thing, because this ain't gonna take long, child. I wonder if CBS held some of that. The rumor was that they were. Rumor was that they were docking his pay. That is the rumor, and they should, because part of that, you sign a contract, and I know that that's in the contract that they have to do press. They have to do those interviews. That is a part of their contract. So, he didn't fulfill the contract. He didn't do what he was supposed to do. So, rumor was that they were, but I don't have that to be a fact. I don't have that written in stone. And I told y'all that Misha unfollowed him on social media. So, clearly her media people got in her ear and was like, girl, you might want to. You will unsubscribe. See, that YouTube be playing games. I told y'all they unsubscribed Abby. And y'all know that's my boo. Y'all know Abby didn't unsubscribe from me. Y'all know that's my boo. Do I have a name for my subscribers? Yeah, y'all my tribe. Yeah. Y'all the tribe. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Y'all the tribe over here, honey. So, Eva. So Eva was down to the Ricky Smiley show doing what she does, right? And they were talking about the rumor about Candace being fired from the Real Housewives of Potomac. And Gary with the T said, listen, if they fire Candace, I'm going to stop watching the show, because you damned if you do and you damned if you don't. They want you to be on the show. They want you to be messy. They want you to cause drama. But if you're too messy and you cause too much drama, then they want to get rid of you. He said, I ain't watching it. If they get rid of Candace, I'm going to stop watching it. So Eva makes a statement and says, yeah, but she's messy. She's messy. Now, to Candace's credit, she did not subscribe. Well, I mean, thank you, Simply Be. Thank you for subscribing again. Thank you so much. Now, to Candace's credit, she did not respond. Like, we know Candace know how to respond. We know that she know how to bite, right? She simply stated that she's not messy and, basically moved on. Now, this one, she said that I'm sorry, Eva also went on to say that not only that about her being messy, but she said they want you to be authentic and they want you to be truthful. Now, Eva, YouTube unsubscribe you too. Now, see, look at that. You a member. See what I'm saying? Y'all double check. Make sure that y'all are still subscribed to the channel. I'm telling y'all, YouTube be playing games. Now, look at that. New Jones is a member, and they said that they unsubscribed her. New Jones is a member, honey. Carson said that, child. I think Carson was hurt because he really thought that him and Todrick had like a friendship. They not best friends, but I think he really thought he was going to get more from Todrick. And almost from the beginning, Todrick was throwing him under the bus. Almost from the beginning. How do you feel about Candace coming for Buffy? I have mixed emotions about it. I have mixed emotions about it. Because contrary to popular belief, I don't hate Candace. And I don't think that Candace is always wrong. Contrary to popular belief. I like Buffy. I've had conversations with Buffy. I interviewed Buffy on my channel. And I asked Buffy a lot of things. And Buffy watched my reviews. And she said, girl, you ain't like me during my season. And I was like, I ain't gonna say I ain't like you. I ain't like everything you did and everything you said. But so I've grown a different appreciation for Buffy as far as that's concerned. I think Buffy's bitter. Her experience was a bad experience, and I think she was very bitter, or is very bitter. But I don't think what she said about Candace was necessarily wrong. I mean, she talked about Candace being messy or something like that. Like, Candace is messy, but so is everybody else on these shows. Like, they are messy. And like Gary with the T had a point. Mess is what they want, but they want controlled mess. You know what I'm saying? They want the mess, but they want controlled mess. You like the interview, but yeah, we had a good time. We had a good interview, and I used to go over to her channel because she for a while she was doing money talks over on. She started a YouTube channel and she was talking money, and I would be over there. And she used to give some good information, y'all. She gave some great. Matter of fact, y'all, she hasn't really been doing her YouTube in a while, probably about 6 or 7 months now. She was coming on regularly at one point, but I know she was getting frustrated because her YouTube channel wasn't growing as fast as her TikTok and her Instagram, and so she kind of focused on doing TikTok and Instagram because that's where her platform was growing. She was getting more subscribers, making more revenue. So that's kind of where she's very active over there. But even if y'all go back and look at some of her older videos, she talking about the housing market. She talked about a lot of stuff that we're seeing now. She predicted a lot of stuff that we're seeing now as far as inflation and the money market, the housing market and the stock market and stuff like that. She predicted a lot of that. And she had some good conversations. Anyway, but here's my thing about Miss Eva. I was with Eva until she got to they want you to be honest and authentic. Girl, you mean, Miss, I don't remember nothing I said, but I always got a lot of smoke until somebody called me on my smoke, but I don't never remember saying it. Eva ain't never remember saying nothing. Listen, I may not be all that crazy about Kenya, but the one thing I will say about Miss Kenya Moore is Kenya Moore stands in her shit. If she said it, she said it. And she ain't apologizing and she ain't backing up off of it. Matter of fact, she'll add to it before she'll take away. Okay, Kenya, if she said it, she said it. But Eva, she ain't never remember nothing. Eva never remembered saying it. She never remembered talking about it. I said, girl, now Eva, and I love me some Eva. Let me tell you something. I've been an Eva fan since day one of her on America's Next Top Model, because I used to love me some America's Next Top Model. And I have loved Eva from that point forward. I have loved her and I have followed her. Path, her career. I love me some Eva, but baby, Eva girl, you are the last one to be sitting up here talking about they want somebody to be honest and authentic. Girl, bye. Go sit down. Go sit down, Eva. And talk about some she messy. Girl, Eva. Eva had pregnancy brain. Well, you know, Eva is gonna be on the second season of Girls Trip. So we'll see how she acted down to the ultimate girls trip, honey. Candace Diller hits below the belt. Candace will talk about your mama, your daddy, your kids. That's why I cannot stand her. She needs to go. If Eva acted the way she did on Top Model, she would still be on Atlanta. That's true. Now you right about that. Now that's true. Eva was lying when she won't pregnant child. Eva is the one who told Cynthia about Will. Right. Yep. Eva told Cynthia about Will. She sure did. She sure did. Have you watched her show, BET? No, Lady Libra, but it is, listen, it's on my list of shows because it got renewed for a second season. It is on my list of shows to watch, and I think when I watch it, I'm going to review it. I know I'm late. I know I'm going to be late to the party, but that's okay. It's on my list, though. It is on my list. Eva kind of comes off as a cowardly, mean girl. I think Eva is in flux. I think the old Eva, the Real House, the America's Next Top Model Eva is slowly going away, and she's becoming a lot more zen, very bohemian. She's got the husband and the kids, and she's and remember, her husband is a politician. And so I don't think for 1 minute that she's not mindful of everything she does and says can be played back in a political ad or be played back in some sort of like a loop or anything like that. So I think that's the other thing about, she was sort of walking that tightrope of being on the show, probably needing the check, and keeping up with the drama, but not being too over the top because of who her husband was. So she's doing the best thing now. She's got this steady gig on the radio doing celebrity gossip and interviewing people. It's safe. She don't have to be messy if she don't want to be messy, or if she is messy, it's in a celebrity arena where people, you get away with that. Like she could get away with doing what she's doing and be married to a man that's running for public office, right? She could get away with that. Hold on, let me see. I want to make sure I didn't miss nobody's comments. I saw my girl, Cali girl, drop in the chat. I want to make sure I got her. Oh, I did get it. Okay. I know Eve and Claudia are going to annoy me on that show. What show? Eva got a show with Claudia? Child. Eva like some men caught up. No, boo, you didn't see me. I didn't know who you saw. Yeah. You just binge watched it? Yeah. When it was on, everybody kept saying how good it was. I'm going to go back. Like I said, it is on my... I told y'all the other day, now that a lot of the shows that I was reviewing, like at one point, y'all know I had 3-4 shows a night sometime. But now that a lot of the shows are ending, like Monday night, I don't have any. Well, I have Secrets of Playboy on Monday night. I don't have anything on Sunday night. Tuesday night, I do have back-to-back shows tonight. I have Kings of Napa, but tonight's the last night for Kings of Napa. And then I have Real Housewives of New Jersey. So after this week, I'll only have one show. Wednesday nights, I'm Married at First Sight. Thursday nights, I only have Growing Up Hip Hop until Chasing Atlanta comes back at the end of March. Friday, y'all know I got Ready to Love. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do this new season of... I didn't want to do Love during lockup. I had no interest in that. But I may come back for Love after lockup. Oh, yeah, Bel Air on Thursday night. And then Saturday night, Love and Marriage Huntsville comes back in like 2 weeks. So my schedule has lightened up. So I may be picking that up I may pick that up in a couple of weeks. FYI, so that Andrew Caldwell is going to be on that. Yeah, he's going to be on that reality show on Zeus. Ebby is going to review it. Ebby has already said that she is, it's called isn't it called Bad Boys Club or Bad Boys or something like that? Ebby has already said that she is absolutely reviewing it. So y'all make sure y'all check out Ebby Reviews because she is going to be reviewing it. So I don't even have Zeus, and I don't know if I'm interested enough to get it, but we know that Andrew Caldwell is definitely a hoot and a holler, child. He is a hoot and a holler. Okay. So P Valley announced today they are coming back in June. P Valley will be back in June. We don't have a date, but honey, we got a month, and that's the best we've had in 2 years. All right, y'all. You know I'm about to get off here in a few minutes myself because we got to get ready for that. I really enjoyed your Playboy reviews. I listened to them while working. Your reviews made me want to watch the doc. Oh, thank you, Casmine. Is it Casmine? Casmine. Thank you so much. You know, last week I keep saying a lot. It wasn't a lot, but I got like maybe 3 or 4 comments under my review last week of people telling me that there are not a lot of YouTubers that are reviewing the secrets of Playboy. So again, YouTube having me like suppressed. Because if it's not a lot of people doing it, girl, let everybody know that we over here talking about the secrets of Playboy. We're going to do a live. When they get to the end, we're going to do one live. We can talk about all of it. Because, baby, it's a lot. It's a lot. What's up? Let's talk with Sheila and Jordan. Hey, you guys. Let's talk with Sheila and Jordan. Y'all check them out. They are a mother and daughter YouTube reality duo. And they're doing their thing over there. Y'all go check their channel out. Y'all go get them a click and a view and show them some love and all that good stuff. I'm ready for Miss Clifford and the girls. Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't know any of those people, Diva Wine. Like I know who Milan Christopher is, but I don't know him like that. I just know he messy and he be in everybody's comments. And I know Andrew Caldwell. I don't know not another person on there. I looked at the little trailer. I don't know them people. Thank you. Let's talk with Sheila and Jordan. You know Nikki not happy about P Valley coming back. Did you ever watch Nikki? Damn, I didn't. You know what? Did I put that on my list? Hold on. If I ain't put it, I'm putting it on my list right now. Because see, I've been keeping a list, y'all. I'm going to show y'all. See, look. This is a list of shows. This is a list. I've been keeping a list, y'all. So let me put it on my list. What's it called? Y'all, somebody tell me what it's called again, please. Yeah, I watch All American. I'm behind though. I'm behind on All American. Kirk Franklin's son. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. Kirk Franklin's son, the one that cussed him out. Oh, okay. We'll check it out, y'all. Soul Kittens Cabaret, thank you. All right. Last but not least, y'all, let's get into this last story so we can go watch the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I don't know really. I was referring to Clifford from P Valley. Thought I'm looking forward to seeing. Yes, honey. I'm definitely here for Miss Clifford. Yeah, okay. When you said Miss Clifford, I thought you were being funny. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely here for it. Yes. No crying down to the not the P Valley child, the paint. No crying in the paint. Yeah, it's only on Zeus for right now. They may stream it somewhere else, but for right now, it's only on Zeus. Okay, what Soul Kittens Cabaret? Okay, I'm gonna make sure I watch it before the new season of P Valley, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna compare and contrast before the new season. Okay. Yeah, that's the one with Fantasia in it. So listen, this last story, y'all. Kevin Hunter is suing the company that owns the Wendy Williams show, the Maverick Media, was Denmark and Maverick. Baby, he's suing them for $7 million. He said he is suing them for wrongful termination. He said that the only reason why he was fired from his job down to the Wendy Williams show is because his relationship status with Wendy Williams changed, and that is a violation of New York Human Rights Act. And he filed that lawsuit on February the 28th, which was Monday, for $7 million. He said that losing his job has negatively impacted him financially, and he has been stressed. Now, let me say this. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think that it's a coinky dink? Because he got fired 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Do y'all think that it is a coinky dink that he files this lawsuit now with all this other stuff that's going on with Wendy. What do y'all think? Y'all think it's a connection or it's a coinky dink? Especially in lieu of the rumors that Wendy and Kevin are working together again. Not so much romantically, but working together again. Did I misunderstand? I thought Kelvin was paid out when Wendy left him. Wasn't that what he got? $50 million when he left, when she left him and fired him? Didn't they buy him out for $10 million? Yep. The son who, okay, Kirk Franklin. You think it's a connection? Wendy girl, this is messy. This is messy. There's something brewing. Didn't he receive a payment and a life insurance policy on Wendy? Listen, I know he got a payment. However, comma, clearly that money has run out. Clearly that money has run out. Okay. And I'm not saying that makes it okay. I'm not saying that makes it okay. I'm just saying clearly the money has run out. And he done took his happy tail down to the courthouse, got a lawyer. If he had, again, y'all know I ain't nobody's lawyer, but I did send this information over to Simone. Girl, is that legal? And I'm gonna see if she wants to do a breakdown about it and find out so she can look up this human rights law that he's that he's quoting. But it will be very interesting to see the legal maneuvering. We got paid out from them, but he was Wendy's manager. She fired him, so she doesn't have a leg to stand on. Yeah, and again, I will be very interested to see how the legal language, right? Especially since she paid him. It's not like she fired him, kicked him to the curb, and left him hanging. Like, she paid him a lot of money. He didn't walk away without nothing. But clearly, like I said, I feel like he walked away broke. Now, I mean, he's broke now. Big Kev, sit your ass down. Do you honestly think you're going to keep your show title and you out here skeet? Not more than the Yin Yang Twins and got a bambino. The studio paid him too. He's been all online smiling and making calls about living his best life. You on retreats and vacate with your new family, but you stressed out. Okay, liar. Child, I think it's two things. I think there's a connection between what's going on with Wendy and the alleged reconnection of them. And I think he out of money. I think he broke. Or at least not able to live the way he wants to live. He may not be broke like paycheck to paycheck broke, but he may not be able to live like he wants to live broke. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. I just think this is just another chapter. I don't think this is the end of the story. I think this is another chapter. I definitely don't think this is the last we've heard of Wendy. The rumors about her doing a podcast and all these other things. We just got to keep our eyes on all this stuff, child. We got to keep our eyes on all of this. Anyway, once again, I want to shout out the 127 people that are in the chat. Please, please, please check to make sure you are still subscribed to the channel. Even if you already subscribed, you see there were 2 people in the chat today, one of which is a paying member of my channel that said that they were unsubscribed. So please make sure you are still subscribed to the channel, and also make sure that you have the notifications cut on. It is much appreciated because I appreciate all y'all being here, and I want to make sure that everybody know what we going on, honey. What happened with Deelishis and her husband? Deelishis went down to the social media and told us that her husband is a narcissist, a liar, and a cheater, and she is ready to tell her story and told us to stay tuned. Child, that's what she said. Yes, and please, please hit that thumbs up on your way out. It is all free, $99. I'm going to talk to y'all later. I'm going to try to be here tomorrow. As of right now, I think I should be able to be here tomorrow. I don't think I have any pressing things to do tomorrow after work. I'm not sure. But I will hopefully see y'all tomorrow. And y'all have a great evening. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Mwah.